Life is Strange is going to iOS in 2 days. Oh, good. Well, you know, that's exactly the kind of place it would fit. I hate when Twitch does this. Twitch, thank you. Twitch, for some reason, loves to pop up the DMs in front of like important information instead of popping it up in the actual chat. Because normally it's just supposed to come up in the chat, and you know that's great. I like that. You know, that's convenient because it'll just be like a different color, and you can tell like, oh, this is a DM. Cool, perfect, thanks. But oh fuck me. But other times you know, I'm just gonna run through this and go through the boss, go through the fog door. I don't know why I'm fucking around with this. We'll come back later when we actually find out somewhere we can buy poison heals. But yeah, Twitch decides to pop up the chat in front of the timer for how long I've been streaming, how many people are watching. Like, Twitch, I'd like to know those things. I'd like, just put it in the chat, please. Like, it works fine. I don't know why half the time you put it in the chat and half the time you pop it up in front of everything. We're about to get hit by more poison and die, I think. Ah, shit. I didn't know this guy was here. Okay. He's invading me. Sorry. We're not gonna fight. I'm just gonna use Nestus and leave. Don't hit me while I'm leaving. That's not allowed. Nah, he's good. Return to their world. This is actually a boss, too. What a fucking terrible lead up to a boss. You can see why this is seen as the worst of this series. Yeah, me too. I think it's actually gotten worse from the very beginning. Oh, is this that copy-paste boss someone was talking about? Where, like, this is literally the same boss as one of the bosses in Demon Souls? Like, actually the same boss copy-pasted. I never played Demon Souls, so I wouldn't know, but... because they won't put it on something any other than PS3. Although Dalton has a PS3, but not a capture card, so it's not like I could stream it. This fire's gonna be annoying, isn't it? Huh. Well, you know, I mean, we got hit right there, but other than that, this boss seems not that bad so far. Maybe if I dodge this direction? No. No. Maybe if I just time it better? That attack's easy to dodge, no problem. Also, we can just kind of stay behind him. Yeah, we could just stay behind him, just walk. Okay. That's the key. I see it. Oh, does his vomit go behind him? Like, that spider chick? Nope, nope. It's not like that chick in Dark Souls. Is this the easiest fucking boss in the world? You know, like, even the easy... Oh, is he gonna explode? Of course he's gonna fucking explode and kill me in one hit. Alright. Okay. Well, we know he explodes now. That was just information we couldn't have known. And I was in a bad... I wasn't prepared for that, so I didn't have an exit plan ready. This next time we'll have this easy. Do you think they made the outside so hard to compensate for that? Yes, absolutely. That's something that I haven't actually thought about, but with game design, you don't notice the game design of good games, you notice the game design of bad games. At least if you're not, like, looking for it. Oh, Forlorn's here again. Sorry, Forlorn. Yeah, they have 2 fucking invasions before this boss. They must have thought this shit was too easy. 2 CPU invasions. Like, really? You're not gonna space those out? Ah, fuck Forlorn. Yeah, like when you're playing a good game, you don't really think about it. You're just having fun. Your mind is too preoccupied with having a good time to think about how shit the game design is. When you're playing a bad game, like, that's all there is. It's just like, huh, that was an interesting choice. Huh, wish they wouldn't have done that. Huh, this sucks ass. Huh. And that's what you get with a lot of this game. It's just like, oh. Oh. I see what they were thinking here. Fuck off with this! I hate this level design, because it's designed, clearly, all these poison things are designed that you have to run past them. Like, if you stop and wait at any moment while going by these poison things, you'll get hit by poison. You'll be punished. You are punished for stopping at this part of the game, in this level. But then you have enemies here who pop out at you and punish you for running. They're like, they seem to be designed to stop you in your tracks. And also, I don't have enough fucking stamina to walk through this whole thing in one shot, so fuck off. And I don't have enough health either because it's fucking poison. A game at its core is just number crunching. A good game should make you forget about the numbers or about the gameplay loop and such. A good dev is an illusionist. They trick you to think A is B. That's fair. Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting the immersion meme, actually. Just that it's making you forget the fact that you're playing a bunch of numbers. You know, that's all it is. You're right. I mean, it's code. It's a bit of programming. It's something, you know, like you play a game on your calculator, you know it's a game, but if it's fun enough, you'll forget it's on a fucking calculator. This is just a few steps removed from that. Like, am I doing something wrong here? I can't buy a poison heal, as far as I know. Maybe I'm missing it, but I don't remember running into anyone along the way here that sells poison heals or poison resists or anything like that. You know, one thing that'll help is we're not doing any falling anytime soon, so let's switch this out for the strengthens thrust weapon counterattacks. No. Petrification, no. HP, it doesn't do like fucking anything, so we're just gonna go with this ring. Wait, is this ring heavier than other rings? What the fuck? Are you serious? Now I'm gonna be too heavy? Why the ring fucking... Okay. Shit. Well, I guess we're switching out for something lighter. Alright. You know, if you say so, game. I didn't think different rings would weigh different amount. I mean, I guess it makes sense that the ring was a fucking stone. You know, like if there's some big defense ring that clearly looked like it was made out of, like, solid rock. Okay, that makes sense. But this is just a regular ring. Okay, I see why we're not making it all the way. It's because we didn't use a human effigy. We're gonna die right here. Unless, ooh. Ooh, not bad. Not bad, we're gonna make it. Without the human effigy, the boss might be a little difficult. Or we might not make it. Shit. Heal again? Cool. I mean, it's item tagged XYZ, hits for ABC for 2 points of damage. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me just... I fucking walked in the fire! Look it up, man. Google it. Yeah, but then I'd have to, like... It's not like there's a... What's the name of this level? I'll give it a quick look. I'll look it up on my phone while this loads. What's the name of this level? I gotta look it up here. Black Gulch Mouth. Okay, I'm just gonna type that in real quick. I'm not gonna spend a long time on this, but Black Gulch Mouth. Now it's loading. Next time we die, I'll look at the results. It's already done loading. I've got a good connection. But still. Didn't use the human effigy. One sec. That's important, I think. Probably if you were a vitality build, or you actually, you know, used vitality at all, this wouldn't be as hard. Or if you used armor at all. Clearly, this is the worst possible build for Dark Souls 2. Even though it was a great build for Dark Souls 1. It seems like Dark Souls 2 is built a lot more... Like in Dark Souls 1, you can avoid fucking all of the damage. It's not even that hard. And the more you know about the game, the more obvious it becomes that you can avoid it. But this game seems to be a little... Maybe this is just me being bad at the game, and I'm willing to admit that if it ends up being the case. But it seems like it's more the case that this game is centered around, like, taking the damage. And dealing with it. And, like, I don't know, less avoiding. It's worth lighting a torch. This walkthrough is fucking terrible. Watch the main path. Da, 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 da. It doesn't say anything about it. No, there's no like special hint. There's no like thing that it says is just like, make sure you equip the ring of no poison, because otherwise you'll be fucked. Apparently there's like a ledge or something around here though. I saw that. Right when you enter the area, so maybe it's right before this? I don't know, they didn't have a picture. Actually, yeah, it could be up here. No, but this is kind of the last area. Let me take a quick look. No, I don't see it. Plus, it said lighting a torch. Oh, I guess here? Is that supposed to be a torch thing? Maybe it's right here? They said there was a ledge. I don't really mind if we miss it. It seemed like there was just like a covenant or something like that. Or although maybe, it said there was an NPC there. Maybe it's an NPC that sells poison? Like poison heals? Then again, probably there'd be a note here. And there's not. So maybe it's just the wrong spot. In fact, I should probably read these notes. Yeoman side fill. Yeah, thanks. Visions of bonfire. Yeah, you don't say. Try bonfire. Okay, yep, I got it. I guess it's still worth to break some of these, just so that you're not bravery required ahead. Yeah, more like fucking just running. But thanks. Like, I guess it's still worth it to break some of these, just so you can take it slow. Like, is this the way you're supposed to beat this level? Just slowly hack your way through the poison so you can't possibly be hit? I guess so, because it's working. Use a human effigy before we fight Forlorn. Hopefully he can make his way here, and he doesn't just fucking leave. Because I'm not going to go to him, I can tell you that right now. Or at least if I do, I'm going to slowly inch my way over there. Come on. Yeah, let's fight over here, please. He'll probably be poisoned by the time he gets here. If I lock onto him, will it show his health? Oh, he's not poisoned. What the fuck does he have equipped that he's not getting poisoned? Ah, shit. I went for the second attack so I could stun lock him, but that probably wasn't worth it. Ooh, fuck. See, if he went for the second attack there, I would have been dead. These AIs are not the best at PvP. I mean, I guess it's not PvP, is it? Ooh, nice dodge, Forlorn. Fucking iframes are insane. Nice, nice. Don't attack 3 times. Are you crazy? Get me out of here. Nah, we'll be able to do this. We have 30 fucking life stones. Just do it like how you do every other thing in this game. That's another thing that supports my theory of this game being more about tanking damage than it is about avoiding it completely. The fact that they give you fucking 30 life stones right before this part. You remember that? Will he respawn? I don't think so. Like, you don't give someone 30 life stones out of nowhere, and just because, you know, that's a regular part of game design. Like, no, clearly somebody said this part sucks ass. Give me some life stones. You know, somebody playtesting it, and they're like, oh, okay, probably right. Whatever. We won't fix the level. We'll just do that. That's fine. Human effigy, and what? 6,000 souls. It's not great, to be honest. I don't even think that's enough to level up. It's not. Oh, well, Forlorn, you're kind of disappointing. It does seem like, though, the way to go through this level is to slowly inch your way through, destroying these statues, so. They do respawn, which fucking sucks, but hey, okay. The worst part is, it means that we won't be able to just run to the boss. Like, if we lose against the boss, we've got to come all the way fucking back here. Now, on the other hand, doing it this way means we're going to be in a much better position for the boss, and the boss didn't seem particularly hard, so I think we'll be fine. And these guys are easy if you actually hit them right. That first attack didn't do any damage. Yeah, no problem. You told me? What? That this level was going to be shit because of the 30 life stones? Yeah. Or life gems? Yeah. No, I'm not surprised. It's just, yeah, I mean, tedious is really what it is. Ah, fuck off! Okay, I mean, that one was somewhat my fault. But the fucking thing is, now I have to redo all of those fucking statues. Or run past and hope for the best. I mean, I guess I can run past some of them and break the other ones, but fucking hell, man. See, like, I can run past these. Except not that one. Okay, that's something to know. Break that one. I guess maybe there is a strategy to this. I think there's just a strategy I'm creating, not really an intended strategy. Like, I don't think they thought of this. Okay, yeah, like, these ones always get me. And these ones right up here. Yep. Almost got me there, too. And a couple more on the sides. Yeah, because those ones shoot out. Oh, you can tell... Never mind, I was going to say you can tell because their mouth glows, but that one's mouth doesn't glow. So no, you can't tell which ones are actually the ones that are going to shoot you. I thought it was going to be like those statues in Dark Souls 1, where you can tell by how they look which ones are the right ones. But yeah, like these ones, mouth don't glow. Maybe there's something else different about them, but not that I can tell. Fuck. Nice. If I were to review this game, how would it compare to Dark Souls 1 overall? Well, it's hard to say because people say the game changes quite a bit in the second half. Like, it gets easier. I guess other than fucking this. But so far, I'd say it's like Dark Souls 1 plus water. You know, it's like watered down Dark Souls 1. And it's just... I don't know how much I'd have to think about it to give it like a number rating or like an in-depth review. But what I would say is currently, as it stands, should probably fucking heal. You know, I guess the real question is when you're looking at a review is should you play the game? And I think it's like if you haven't played Dark Souls 1, no, you shouldn't play the game. You should play Dark Souls 1. If you have played Dark Souls 1, maybe, but probably you'd have more fun just playing Dark Souls 1 again. And so I think that's my review. Is like it's probably not worth a play. Now I hear the DLC is good, and you have to play the base game to get to the DLC. So I guess we'll see. Maybe that's worthwhile. Seems hard to believe, but not impossible, I guess. Yeah, taking it slow definitely seems to be the way to do this. Which, okay. Fine. Good job. Tedious as fuck, also 11k souls. Yeah, but like, what am I supposed to do here? Go back so that I don't lose my souls? Like, fuck that, right? Like, I did all of this. I don't want to do this again. Right, come over here. This area is safe. I don't want to advance further into the poison. Although, if we kill this guy, we might as well go back and spend our souls, because these guys shouldn't come back. Oh, fuck. He actually hit me. His attack cycle is pretty slow. You gotta kind of compensate for that. Definitely different than Forlorn's. Well, I mean, not too different, but a little bit. Oh, yeah, I'm dodging way too fast. Alright, yeah, he's a fellow big weapon user. There it is. I mean, this isn't a real man. This is a computer. Apparently no real men actually play this game, and I mean that isn't like any people at all. No one plays this game. I've gotten not a single invasion. I don't know if Dark Souls 2 is just trying to be easy on me, or what's the deal. Am I gonna get hit by these now? Ah, thank you. I'd love to do some PvP, because that's what everyone says. The good part about this game is the PvP. Only worthwhile thing about the game. Well, I sure would like to see some. Although, I'm sure it has like a meta, and if you're just playing like a fucking dumbass build like this, it's not going to be that great, and you're not going to do that well. But I mean, PvP's fun. I'm sure it'd be worth something. Worth a bit of time. Fuck! One hit away. I mean, at least I died right here. I'll just grab the souls, but... Did you see there was that thing recently? Time Magazine came out with their Person of the Year, and it's not a person. The Time Magazine Person of the Year is the Silence Breakers, and it's in reference to all the people who are coming out about being like raped and sexually harassed and shit in like Hollywood and all that. Thanks.
F?
Yeah, thanks. But yeah, Time Magazine's Person of the Year. It was multiple anonymous people. You have no idea, you don't follow that. Well, I just heard about it. I don't usually pay much attention to it. But yeah, it's not a person. And it's not even specific. It's not even a group of people. It's just like these people, some of which are unnamed. On the cover, I think they had Taylor Swift. And it's like, okay, weird. They had yourself as person of the year. That's what I was going to say. So I looked into it, and it turns out Time Magazine, this is kind of like a tradition for them of making shitty non-people people of the year. They made Stalin and Hitler. No, but Stalin and Hitler makes sense. They've said before, the point of it is not to be the best person of the year, just the most influential. And certainly there were years where Hitler and Stalin were very influential people. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, Donald Trump won last year. And it's not like the people at Time, they probably didn't like Trump. You know, don't strike me like the type. But he was influential. Sure, why not? But yeah, in 2006, the person of the year was you. That's what it said on the cover. You. You're the person of the year. And it meant, and apparently it meant you being independent content creators on the internet. So I guess it really was me. Not in 2006, but like, okay. 2014, the person of the year was Ebola fighters. Don't know what. Okay, sure. I mean, at least those are people who actually like exist, not just a concept, and not everyone in the world who is looking at Time Magazine at the time. It doesn't mean much. Well, yeah, I mean, of course it doesn't. But people talk about it like it means something. Like when Trump got it, that was like big news. It's like, well, it's fucking Time Magazine. Who cares? Who reads magazines, by the way? I mean, talking about dead mediums. You know, TV, sure, it's dying, but magazines, fuck. Do people really still read those? I mean, even if you're in an airport and you don't have anything to do, you probably have your phone on you nowadays. Right? I mean, what? You're in a doctor's office, you probably got your phone on you. Why did I fucking do? I forgot about this guy. But yeah, it's like, how do they still make money off of magazines? Is it like a status thing? Is it like how people will get subscriptions to the New York Times just to be like, oh, I've got subscription to the New York Times. I'm a well-read individual. I know what's going on. Or, you know, I guess it's gotta be. But then what about, like, trashy magazines? How do they still sell? Trashy people who can't afford a cell phone? There's not many of those. I mean, I guess can't afford a smartphone, but it's increasingly becoming one of the things that poor people buy anyway. You know? Like my family was poor. I mean, like pretty fucking poor. But we still bought new video games, because it was just like, well, of course, everybody buys video games. Right? That's just what you do. You know, I knew a lot of other poor families, and they all had video games. Now, they didn't have everything. They didn't have the newest shit always, and they didn't have, you know, the most expensive shit. They'd get a cheaper version of the console, or they'd get a couple less games, but they still got them. Because, yeah, we're not that poor, come on. Even though really fucking were. And smartphones are quickly becoming one of those things. It's like, yeah, we're really poor, but you can't not have a smartphone. I mean, come on. Then you wonder why these people are still poor. They make decisions, because that's like everything for them. It's like, well, we gotta have cable TV. I mean, we're not that poor. People talk, or wait, people talk as if the Washington Caps matter. I'm not even sure what that is, so. They diversify their revenue. They know how to make money. Yeah, I don't know. You kind of do need it, an email in today's world. Yeah, I mean, sure, and a phone number. Yes, absolutely. But I mean, if you were poor as hell, I mean, you're under the poverty line, you're getting food stamps, you know, you are poor as hell, and that was my family. I mean, both of those things were true of my family. You don't need a fucking cell phone, okay? Go down to the library and use a computer and get a landline. We had a landline. There's nothing wrong with the landline, you know? I mean, granted, it was a few years ago. Cell phones weren't exactly as ubiquitous as they are nowadays. And certainly some types of jobs you don't have a choice. I mean, you can't fucking be a programmer and not have a laptop or something, or a desktop computer or something. But it just always strikes me that people will buy things outside of their means. And then they wonder why they're poor. Or they buy a new car. That was fucking crazy too. I mean, I don't mean to rag on my family, but like, you know, we were not rich people, poor people, poor redneck family, more or less, and which I'm not ashamed of one bit. Don't get me wrong. Had a cousin who considered joining the KKK. That's just a funny anecdote, you know what I mean? But we buy new cars still. We bought a fucking brand new Silverado truck one year. It's like, what are you thinking? We don't have any money. You're gonna buy a brand new car? If I was a millionaire, I wouldn't buy a brand new car. You'd buy them used, always. There's just no reason not to buy them used. It's a bad investment. You're gonna lose money. But no, had to have a brand new Silverado truck. Because fuck, if that wasn't a nice truck, you know what I mean? Any meth use or kid pregnancies. I don't wanna. This is one of those situations where I'm very happy that, that no one knows much personal information about me. This is why I keep telling Dalton, like, Dalton, do not tell anybody where we live or like any sort of personal information, because I don't want people knowing who I am. Because, you know, I like the freedom to talk about shit like this. But yes, both my parents used meth. They were big on that. That's what they were. They were meth heads. What can I say? Now, they've since stopped, and that's great. But yes, they did both use meth. Kid pregnancies, not so much. I think both my parents were of age when they had me, and I'm the oldest. And I can't think of any family members who've had anything like that. But, you know, there's that. Nice. You'll keep that in mind for all future arguments of mine. What, call me like a crack baby or something? They weren't on it when they were... My mom stopped before she was pregnant with me. I think she may have gone back to it later, but that's a different story. Women can be surprisingly good at... We don't need to use a shield. I don't know why I'm even checking this. There's surprisingly a lot of stories of that kind of thing, of women who are like, smoke cigarettes every day and do all this other stuff. And then quit while they're pregnant and then go right back. It's like, if it was that easy to quit, why don't you just stop? Like, my mom still smokes, but she didn't smoke while she was pregnant with me, apparently. Well, I'll take her word for it, but no one ever saw her smoke. You know, she's around family a lot. The problem is here, we keep getting only one level at a time, so we never get enough to get adaptability to do anything else. So I'm just gonna go another endurance. Twitch, why you fucking do this to me? Maybe not mention the KKK thing on Twitch. Yeah, well, you know, I'm not saying I was in the fucking KKK or something. It's just a story. But I see your point. And it's not like he actually joined. Nikki, who comes here, has that shit. Interesting. I didn't know that. I mean, it's fairly common. I mean, you gotta remember that, there are a lot of poor, redneck people around the world. I mean, you go to the sort of, you know, what you'd call flyover country. It's about all there is. You know, you get a few people who are well off and they're doing alright, and more, I think people start moving there with, you know, online jobs. You know, as long as the place got good internet, what does it matter? Take in the scenery. And it's not like I don't like those places, but the United States has quite a fucking drug problem. And it's not getting any better. I mean, there are entire towns that are just ruined because of meth and opium and stuff like that. It's unfortunately very common. This is, you know... And I've run into a number of people who have, you know, it'll come up, or I don't usually mention it. in real life. It's not the kind of thing you brag about. Yeah, my parents did meth, yeah. What of it? No, it doesn't... But occasionally, you know, a close friend or something I'll say it to, and they'll be like, oh, yeah, my parents did meth. And it's like, oh. Fuck, you missed Dalton's stream. Yeah, didn't you tell him you were gonna go, too? You were in the chat. Oh, fuck me. I can't pay attention to this much stuff. I've been on this for an hour, this corridor. You fell asleep. Oh. Yeah, I have basically been on this corridor for an hour. In my defense, I've kind of been talking about other shit. And talking and playing the game are not entirely conducive to each other. I mean, they can be. Depends on the part you're at. I mean, we killed both the invasion guys. We're making progress. The boss is going to be easy as fuck once we finally get there. Actually, we can probably just run now, because without the invasion guys in the way, we shouldn't be taking much damage. Is my B button starting to stick? What is this? I'm trying to run, and sometimes it's like not running. I hope my controller is not breaking. I don't want to buy a new one. I've had this Xbox 360 controller forever. That shit gets expensive. Wait, he's back? Oh no, wait, we didn't kill him. Right, we killed the other one. Right next to you, there's a DLC key, by the way. Oh. Okay. Well, I'll look at that in a second. Bad timing. Really bad timing. I hate the lead up to this boss. If I could just get in and beat it, it'd be simple. My parents did meth? Yeah, they did. Yeah.
F?
Thanks. Yeah, they did. We were talking about that. Yeah, my parents did meth. It's a long story. We were talking about poor people, and I was talking about how my family was poor people, and redneck sort of poor people, and we had shit like that. So it's a fun time. I mean, honestly, I like my family. It's not like I'm upset about the whole thing. Oh, is this where the boss key is? Oh, okay. I think I found it. It's like 4:20 a.m. Oh, jeez. Just woke up. You're not a wage cuck. That must have been hard. Not really. I only lived with my parents for like a few years, and then I was actually raised by my grandparents, who didn't have anything wrong with them. So, except the fact that they were also very poor. But no, it wasn't so bad. And it's not like I never see my parents or anything. I see my dad, my mom I see my mom all the time. I see my dad occasionally. And it's not like I'm mad at them or anything. You know, you can't really be too upset at someone who fucking... They were on meth. I mean, I can't expect them to make very good decisions. They're off it now. I'm happy about that. Oh, we actually gotta kill this guy. But yeah, it wasn't so bad. Can you get out of the fucking way, please? There's a guy right behind me. Thank you. Oh, this is sweet. Oh, okay. So this is how you beat the boss. Can't use bonfire. Victor has been banished. Oh. Victor? Oh. Hey, okay. Child Vic. Thanks. Cool. We didn't get anything from it. No souls, but... Or at least not much. Sweet. Is this the key? No, it's not. It is a key, but not that key. Oh. Yeah, just pop out right here. Still get poisoned anyway. Okay, now we actually have a really good chance of beating this boss, now that we can actually just fucking try it over and over again instead of having to fucking walk through that every time. Okay. I'm gonna wait for the poison to go away because we have no poison heals, because fuck this. Still must be pretty shitty to know that your parents were meth addicts. It happens. You know what I mean? It's fine. Let's use a human effigy. Let's actually have enough life to do this. People were right. Linear bonfires. Yeah, it really is. Okay. What's my health at? Let's use an Estus Flask. It's not like we're gonna really be able to use them inside there. Let's get the life gems out that they give me 30 of. Halfway to the boss, you have to roll from the cliff. Oh, really? Wait, what? Really? What do you mean? Roll from the... What cliff? Huh? Is that when he does, like, the blast attack? Because that's what killed me, the first time I did it. The time before this last one, because I've only gotten to this guy a couple times. This is like the third try right now. It's actually not hard to dodge. Ah, fuck! But get the timing right. No, the actual way to the boss. Oh, I see. I should stop looking at chat. Fucking kills me every time. That time, luckily we used the human effigy, so I had enough health to not die from that, but... fucking fire is annoying as hell. Get away from the fire so I can run behind you. Thanks. Well, that didn't work exactly right. Shit. About halfway to the boss, you have to roll from the cliff by the serpents. Okay. Well, I might as well go grab that real quick. I do want to do the DLC. I mean, it's supposed to be like the best part of this game. Another F.
Z.
Oh, you got me. So what, like around here? Fuck off with this. Fuck off with this, please. Fucking hell. Is there like something that denotes where I need to roll off? Or is that why it's hard to find? Is that like you just can't see it? Yes, it is. Oh, no. You said yes by the serpents. Okay. Let's fucking break these things so we can take a second and look. Oh, down there? Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah. Alright. I gotta wait for this poison to run out. Should have waited longer. That was just kind of a waste. It's hard to find because it's hard to see. It's a little easier now that I see these marker things, but you're right. Yeah. I was looking for it before, too, because I heard... we were looking to see if we were missing anything really quick, and it mentioned something about a ledge. Nice. There it is. That's locked. Okay. That's not it, right? Oh, fuck. I would have never seen this. Oh, fuck it. I maybe would have seen the first ledge eventually, but not that second one. Ooh. Is this a boss? Oh. Oh. Maybe not a boss per se, but not... Oh, okay. Well, they're slow. We might be fine. Can't go between his legs. That's too bad. Alright, I think I'm just gonna avoid them for now. It doesn't seem like the kind of thing I want to do right away. That goes up. I'm really surprised there aren't tons of mimics. You know, as cheap as Dark Souls 2 has been, I've not found a single mimic. Ring of Giants, +1. +1? Wait, there are upgrades to rings? Increased poise. That's probably pretty nice. Heavy, though. Jeez. We're pretty... I think we're alright on poise. What was the other thing? Petrified something bone? Petrified... Really? Am I missing it? It wasn't a wilted dusk herb. Oh, maybe I'm just insane. I don't know. Alright, well. Was it the boss key? Or is that up? Let's check this out. Oh, there's something here. Ah, shit. This is not... Do I really have to fucking do this? This seems like a really bad place to be doing this kind of shit. Alright, no, it worked. Silver Talisman ×4. Well, that can't be it. Transformed blended environment. Yeah, that's not it. This is fucking worthless. Okay, okay, nice, nice. Didn't die. Alright, let's give this a shot. You think the best boss this game is King Vendrick? Yeah, I don't know. Don't know that one. Where's this? What? Excuse me? Sniper spot. I suppose. Did I miss the key? Do I have to kill those guys for the key? What's the deal? I didn't get the key. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's down there with the giants, you believe. Let's take another look. There's a hole there we've been in. A little opening. Doesn't seem to be any items just sort of laying around. This is the entrance again. Is it? Oh no, it's not over here. There's no other ledge, right? Some fucking bullshit ledge. No. Safe zone. I guess right there. Yeah. I don't know what they're attacking in there. What are you doing? Yeah, like, do I have to kill him? Oh, shit. Fuck that up. I sure don't see no key. You need to kill the giants. Ah, got it. Okay, well. They're probably easier to kill than they are to avoid. Of course, I mean, avoiding them is probably pretty crucial. Killing them, but...